Hello, hello again, Nemlings. It's good to be back. It's Friday, of course, and is I, your lovely villainous leader and natural disaster in the making. As you can tell, my model has been updated a little bit, uh, mainly because I had too much free time and got bored. But now I look less like a toasted marshmallow. Alright, so again, we are back playing The Call of Cthulhu. And I'm still trying to get out of that fucking hospital. See if it works today. I have coffee, water, soda, and Chinese food. But when I give up and decide to microwave the rest of it. I hope all of your days have been well. And if not, why not? Go cause some chaos. It makes the day better. Ah, God, it's been an hour and the fucker's still hot. Coffee. Oh, so, the other day, going through Walmart, of all the things to find, I started finding classic Sonic the Hedgehog shit. And I found my favorite Chow, the Dark Chow. The only Chow still there. And it's mine. And he's beautiful. I'll have to post him on the Discord because this is just so fucking cute. I'm so proud of my find. Taking this damn tag off. There you go. Yay! One of these days, I plan to either draw or commission my friend who's really good at sewing, especially stuffed animals. She made a stuffed animal of one of my original characters, in fact. I'll post that later in the Discord as well. But I would love to have a little bee chow. Just a little bee. Buzz buzz. Excuse me.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on? Is there somebody? Gotta let Fuller know. You can bet he'll blame us.
Well, that's right. They never leave this room, do they?
This way.
Shit! Hi! Where'd you come from, sir?
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it!
Come on.
Is there somebody?
Give me a second here. I'm actually going to turn down some of the settings because everything is screaming at me. So, we're going to turn that down to high, down to high.
I think we got a walker.
You don't got a fucking thing is what you got. So I asked Snail how to say your name, and I guarantee you I'm still gonna say it wrong, but I'll try. Oh my fucking god, I forgot. I'm just gonna call you Geg, okay? Angry cat friend. Okay, escape from the asylum. Fucking how? From where? Oh! Storage room, that's right. Goog. Do it. Shit a little. Have a good old-fashioned rage shit. Or maybe you just didn't shit it hard enough. Shit it again. Stop! Fuck. Input lag, why? Stop! There we go. Damn you!
It's locked.
I thought I unlocked it from the other side already. Huh. Oh, this is where I started. Completely forgot about this place. Damn it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Shit out another fucking bobby pin then. God damn. Oh, goodness. Oh, hi, guy. You good? You're not doing so good.
Doctor, is that you?
No, honey.
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me?
Have you seen your face?
He wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
Is she cursed because of something she did to you?
No, it's because she's cursed that she harmed me.
On purpose. You say that Sarah Hawkins harmed you.
If it were only me, her conscience, her guilt were eating her away. But she never wanted all that. Well, not really.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
The what?
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
With what? What's the Shambler? Who's the Shambler? Can I have the... Honey, I need answers. This wasn't enough answers.
No!
Sanders!
What the shit?
What the hell?
Oh. Oh. Oh, honey.
I gotta...
Oh. Nope.
This is insane. What killed him?
No, the door's right there, you son of a bitch! Let me out! God damn it!
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Hi, Bradley. Get me the fuck out of here, please. How do you have a disaster shit? I just gotta know. I mean, besides just shitting your pants. What have you done? Where'd my damn lighter go? Swear I had fucking 4 lighters here this morning, now they're all gone. Every single one. Oh, it's ammo! How?
Who
How?
goes there?
How?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
This needs answers. How did you shit on the ceiling? Were you just bent over at the waist, cheeks spread, shotgunning it, or what? How the fuck? I guess when you said you're blowing it up, you really meant it, huh?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Seems you two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
Bitch, go down there
You
yourself
should
then.
believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell
Sure
me
you
how
can. He
Mr.
folded
Sanders
himself
died.
up like a pretzel after throwing himself into the bars.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders
Something
said
I couldn't fucking see.
it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here?
You missed a lot.
This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
'Cause she's a bitch and a
Francis Sanders
ghost.
mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
Yeah, no
I
shit. I'm
don't
not gonna
agree.
tell him.
She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
Do what I want.
I'll do my best.
What if I want some of them sweet, sweet drugs? Lady, do you know anything about your husband talking about a shambler? Maybe some horrible demonic creature he didn't want to talk about?
What can I do for you, sir?
You look like a
Mrs.
bitch.
Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well. Look,
Hi,
Miss-
cat. What do you want, bitch?
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The brave
You
detective has a
kicked
talent for
me
sticking his nose
In
into
the
my
balls.
business.
I bump
I'm going
into
to cut
her
you.
every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Like your bathrobe.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on
That
the
don't
other
sound
hand,
right.
a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Oh! Oh, shit! Hey, Goog, should we?
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you
Because
not do
Dr.
anything to
Eggman's a
help him?
dick. Bitch!
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident?
No, honey.
This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Where is it?
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Hello, Amy Chibi.
Who else to paint such horrors?
Nice to meet you as well.
Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it,
Point the
I
way.
would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
This isn't a sales pitch, is it? So what's up? I often collab with my friends who are VTubers as well, yes.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Oh, maybe that's what the Shambler looks like. Ooh. It takes me a while to get used to people, so a lot of the VTubers that I collab with in general, I've known since I was like 12. And yeah, I'm not surprised there's a little bit of a delay.
Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
I have really, really shit Wi-Fi. And a really, really old PC.
A house of artists.
Ah. Look.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Oh, she's pretty. Alright, let's see this
He
Shambler.
finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
The fuck? Can I poke you? Sir, what would you like me to do? Ah! Hi. Maybe.
He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
What about you?
Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Oh, what was that? Oh, hi!
The Shambler. I need to see it.
No. No. Hey, ma'am, where is it? Alright, I'll just wander around your house, I guess. Bye. Peek boo. Nope. I found it first try, didn't I? Oh, hi, bitch. Where the hell's the gallery? Can you tell me where the gallery is?
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I will kick you
I've
in the
got
tit.
a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What
Try
have you
me.
come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself.
I
If the
will
last beating wasn't
shoot
enough for
you!
I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
Biatch.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Can
Why
you blame her?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
No! I think you're an absolute bitch! And I hope one of Cthulhu's babies eats you!
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dream that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their visions as a messenger sent by God. She's scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. It's gonna be worse.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Did he blackmail you?
I could use one of those. A strange Amerindian pendant.
Oh, yeah. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Slice 'em, dice 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Yes, I would read the book. Malleus Bestiarium Volume 2. It's a kind of encyclopedia of monsters and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. No shit? Congratulations! Took you long enough. I didn't need that in my ear. Thank you. Ugh. I hate that. So help me God, if anyone ever comes up to me and pulls that whispery shit in my ear, I will deck you. I don't have strong hands, but I will deck you. Why is there a hiding spot in here? Oh, that's lovely!
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
of the utmost fuckery. What a hell of a view of the Sphinx. What are you? Wow. Okay, then. I like him. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, so that's either a eyeglass or an explosive. And I'm gonna hope that it's an explosive. Ooh, I want the shiny stones. Will they curse me? Most likely. Want them anyway.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
And you know that? Hey! Yay! Ooh, those are pretty. Poke it! Ooh, big scarab.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Bruh, I'm interested in old weapons. Why are you such a judgy judgerson? That's a better question. Ooh, shiny! Ah, oil! Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, we have poked... Wow, that's a big mask. Everything in the room, I think. I like these. That's pretty. Ooh. Damn, can you imagine how sturdy this house has to be able to keep that? I mean, even if it's just a single layer of that shit, it's still heavy shit. Alright, let's go poke it. Ooh, what's behind it?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sander drew a dagger with the tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Man, sometimes drawing daggers is just fun. Ooh, shiny! What is... more oil. You're gonna try and rip out my eyeballs, aren't you? Called it! Don't back up into the painting, you fucking numpty. It's time to piss, shit, and run. All at the same time. Let's go. Oh, aren't you beautiful? Oh! Don't look at it! Don't look at me! Oh, thank God it's blind.
What the hell was that?
Shut the fuck up! Ah, no. I'd love it if it would let me. You don't see me. Ah! I figured.
What the hell was that?
Can I blind you? The answer to that question is no. Oh, cool. Multi-death scenes.
What the hell was that?
It's something that's killed you 2 times already. Oh, come on! Alright, input lag be damned, we're gonna get through this shit.
What the hell was that?
He's gonna come over this way, we're gonna shoot over that way. Move, you fat fuck. Oh, hi. Hey, we can outrun an eldritch horror. Go figure. You know, I find that to be pretty impressive. You know, guy, knowing that I can outrun you makes you a little less scary. Now, no, my crippled ass in real life wouldn't be able to outrun you, but hey, I'll take this win where I can. Ah! Whore. I wonder, do we just run straight for the door, or do we have to hide? Get in the fucking closet! Are we supposed to kill it? Nah. There's no way.
I can't even touch it.
Oh, that's shitty. So yeah, I guess we have to burn the painting. That would explain why there's so much oil everywhere. Hi, sexy! Come on, shake it off. You're a whore.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link.
No shit, sweetie.
Maybe if I destroy it.
There you go. Yeah, get angry, fucker. What you gonna do? You kill me repeatedly. I'm no longer scared of you. For the most part. Oh, maybe now I have to collect the oil. Maybe not. That didn't work. A couple of extra clicks right at the end. Thank you, keyboard.
What the hell was that?
Alright, so we gotta go poke the painting. He's gotta have his little brainiac moment of, oh, it came out of there. Maybe we have to destroy it. Come on, buddy. Come through so I can jump out, go poke your painting, and then try and figure out how to burn it. Kill it with fire! There he is. Go on, sexy. No, move. Move on. Move the fuck on! Oh, you're right by your painting, you whore.
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Alright. I didn't click that. Okay! We all caught up now, keyboard? We good? Okay. Oh. Oh, maybe the daggers.
Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Yeah! I don't think this is the right one. Nope, not the right one. Okay, so what was the one with the swirly?
What the hell was that?
Okay, so we tried one dagger in there. Now we need to find the one that's actually the swirly top. Almost like a snow cone. I'm gonna kill you with a snow cone. Hit the fucking painting!
That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Not swirly. That's it. Give me the knife! Oh my fucking god. Okay. Yeah, I figured there was more. No. We all caught up? We good? Okay.
Damn. I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
I'm gonna kick your ass! It was the wrong one.
Damn it. This dagger didn't work.
I wonder if it's randomly generated each time. Come on, buddy. Come stand in here for a second while I go stab your painting. Get in The closet! Thank you! You dumb whore. Go on through, buddy. Ain't nobody in here but us chickens. God damn it!
I have to use a specific dagger.
There. Hiya. I've got a knife and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Any day you'd like to stop fucking running. Well, now you can start running. One of these days we'll be able to stab the knife, folks. We'll be able to stab the painting with this knife that I've been valiantly carrying in my hand for God knows how fucking long. Just... I'll go through it one knife at a time, I don't care. No, I don't remember what knife at this point, because all the knives I thought it was haven't worked. Open the journal. Thank you. You see, I have found almost every knife that looks like that, as far as I know. Ah, maybe that's it. Run, god damn it! Or don't. Anything? Did my laptop just die? Any more? Cool. You know what? I am good with that.
What the hell was that?
Open the damn journal. So there's 2 spikes on one side, 1 spike on that side. Kind of spiky right there.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
Really? Well, it is glowing. Use it, use it, use it, use it, use it, use it! Eat shit, Shambler. You got the big suck. Oh shit, what did you do to my hand? Cut it off, honey. Do it!
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more
Oh, you missed a
interesting?
lot.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Okay, well. Still more playable with the input lag than Little Nightmares was. Personally, I love hearing how many extra clicks I have afterwards whenever I'm done. Just rage spamming. It's the whole reason I put on the sound effect whenever I click a button.
Where's the bookseller?
Deaded.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
This practical work, written by Sigmund Freud for psychologists, describes the techniques of analytical interpretation of dreams. The analyst must follow several rules, especially that of free association. A principle announced by Freud at the end of the 19th century. It treats dreams as the same way as revealing buried desires. I cannot believe that this theory is applicable to my nightmares. Well, some people just different, my guy. Maybe you just want Tentacle Daddy really fucking bad.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Now, sweeties, it doesn't matter what that voice in your head tells you to do. If it's telling you it's telling the truth, it's probably fucking lying to you, aight? Pull out the lighter. It's fucking infinite. In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for, I'm gonna say it wrong, cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. Blah. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. I want to know how one mega whale, or Cthulhu whale, managed to eat all of the whales in one area. That's impressive. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. Excuse me. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first building, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoken of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Well, shopkeep while you're dying or whatever you're doing back there. Oh, buddy. I'm gonna keep looking. A precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume. As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume. There we go. This book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Yeah? Let me touch the book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
Malus Bestiarium. So we read Malus Bestiarium 1 earlier, I think. This collection catalogs and classifies creatures that I had never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details on the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. Try saying that 5 times fast. Will you read the book? Bitch, please, open the book. Does this look like the face of sense to you? I mean, shit, I gotta be honest, playing the other, Sinking Cities, my character and a lot of the guys in this town just remind me of the Throgmortons from that game, the Monkey Men.
What happened here?
Hey, yo.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Here, dumbass.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Can I go in there? No, that is not needed. Ah.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Yeah, no shit, but what is it? Ew. Oh.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Huh?
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Huh? My guy, what are you doing here?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. What killed all these animals?
The book. Oh, hi.
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okay, but where is Drake?
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
No shit.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of relay file. This key that bears the Elder's sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion, hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Don't you fucking bet me. I will poke everything in this room, rub my face on every wall. The least that can be said about this book is that the title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Shiny.
A strange amulet.
Oh!
I have a feeling I better not touch it.
No, take him home! A strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in a Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask they deliver its contents into safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armwright of Miskatonic University. The content of the safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous to let it fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you, nor to suffer from your actions. Told you he's deaded. Alright. So, 3 cylinders.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
Arkham Anthology, Volume 2, Corpus Hermeticum. Yeah. Written by Hermes. I ain't even gonna try that last name. Translated and edited by Nathaniel M. Nicholas. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. Fuck English! This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism, and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Don't ask! A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legend written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Miskatonic University. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, that our alphabet is derived from the Frisian language. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of him.
A collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse, written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Lonnie and Theophilus Wybridge.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Opera in 8 acts by Buenavito Sciatti Brodiguera, an infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Oh, kind of like the SCP. What is it? The Hanged King, I think.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
A book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. Reedition by Claudia D. Waits, based on L.W. D. Lawrence's original.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of him.
Collection of poems by Edward Pickman Derby. Also known as the Nightmare Lyrics, this collection of poems was sensationally received when first published in 1908. Derby was only 18 years old. Tiny babby, writing horror. Good job. Am proud. Come on.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Why would you hide all three in the same place? No, that's just dumb, honey. So dumb. Alright, so I get a feeling it's not just gonna let me waltz up there. Do whatever the fuck I want. So... Oh. I don't know. Oh wait, how do I listen to that? Do you have a record player around here? Ah, there it is.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
The Queen has little protection.
Seven.
What did Drake say about this collection?
Nightmare lyrics. Red drops. Ah!
The Chalice of Knowledge.
There's one, two, three, four, five. Okay. Five.
The Queen has little protection.
2, 4, 6, 5, 6, 9. Come on. It's 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, please.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So I think it might have been that. And there's 4 pieces. Still no.
Drake talked about a particular volume.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. The Queen has little protection.
So there's 3.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
There we go. And this guy's got some thick arms. It can see you. You should be running. Oh no! I don't want to be back in the damn hospital. What's this thing? Oh, fast charging. There we go. Well, at least we're finally making it somewhere. During the time between streams, I wound up 100%ing the base game for Maneater. It's got really repetitive gameplay, but god damn, it's fun. You get to be a shark and you eat people. That's all I need. All I need for a good weekend.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
No, you.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
No!
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Ew.
30-year-old subject, severe hypothermia, erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums, necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So,
Are you
Doctor,
pregonant?
an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Guess again, bitch!
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller knows what the fuck he's doing.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
Do I?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Well, then put the bitch in some water.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
He needs some milk.
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
I'm checking out
What
his squid
I'm doing?
baby.
How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
So you put him in a
Your
shocky chair.
imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Have you looked at this man?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's turning into an
He's no longer
octopoo.
human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
Overreaction my ass.
And the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
A dick.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Watch, as soon as we go out, she's gonna be like, this bitch cheating! She gonna go into your office!
This place draws you in and never lets you go. Chronic insomnia, like half the island. hay fever. What's he doing here?
Dumb question.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's
Oh my God.
undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please.
His
His
fucking
potassium level is too
clothes
high.
are being
Replace it
sucked
with
into
2%
his
glucose
skin.
solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Good luck, kid. You good, buddy?
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
The one that hides the smuggling business.
Oh no, not them. They don't go on that side of the island. Everyone in his place. The captain on one side, Cat on the other, and me. Well, I've been to the whaling station, I have.
What did you see there?
Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
Oh,
That's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
valid. Fucking valid at that point, my guy.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks. Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. In other words, he wants to stick her in the basement. Hang on. Oh shit!
Mrs. Sanders?
You dead?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her
Aw.
file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
What black magic did you do?
What is the boiler room key doing here?
We'll take it.
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
I'm sorry, if I find keys, I take keys. I like keys.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble. Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Oh my god, look! Them toxic vapors, yo. Oh, hi.
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Ooh, snooty. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm sorry. Hi.
It's a quiet little town.
Yeah, but
Days
people
go
are
by,
dying.
steady as ever.
Yeah.
I wanted more for myself, but
No, you didn't. That's what everyone says.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long.
Because fuck
Almost
you.
no patience here.
Hi, Bradley.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Tell me your symptoms.
I have headaches. And I can't sleep.
Do you suffer from insomnia?
Maybe.
No. Look, I don't want you to laugh at me.
Ethan, if you don't trust me, then who?
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night.
Aw.
It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I
It
don't know
is,
yet,
and
but
you
I
should
will
shoot
figure all
him.
this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care.
I'm
Ethan.
sorry, Bradley.
You too, Marie.
Dr. Colden.
Hi.
Where did my fiancée go?
Mm.
I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Nah.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail on treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. It does not respect my authority.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Then they're gonna stay out there.
Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Valid.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Nope. Boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Fuck you.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Ooh. That'll remind me of some of my
Doses
old
prescribed
coworkers.
by Fuller are far too high.
Pseudo-scientific work by Cesar Lombroso correlates individuals' neurobiology with his criminal predispositions. The seriousness of the study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Bitch! Hi.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Okay.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Ew.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
You're surprised?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
I mean, we know where the boiler key is. We could just give it to her.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
All doors are now opened. There's nothing in here. Nada. Like a dictionary, this work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and the names of the referenced authorities are listed.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
I don't think people would be sad if something fell on your head. Like a vase. Or a lamp.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay. Bitch.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Storage. Surgical. Boiler. Ew.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
There's a lot around here, babe. Pick one.
Daddy says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
I'll just sleep a bit more.
You enjoy that.
Do you want something?
Oh, she's done in here.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art.
I should go another way. Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
And you're just gonna stand in his office and listen? You dumb. You dumb as shit.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Why you got a finger in your... Why you...
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Abilities. And what were those, Doc?
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Partly burnt shoe. It seems like it belongs to her Sarah Hawkins.
I must go back to the basement.
Let me in.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh! Oh, hi.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
Maybe.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we?
Probably a good
Whose
idea.
life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Hey man, you take all the help you can get. I think once we load into the next chapter, I'm going to call it quits for now, but I will be back playing this on Tuesday. Because I gotta admit, I'm having a blast playing this. But I'm going to stuff my face full of my leftover Chinese food. Two and a half hours later and my coffee's still hot. Nom, 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 nom. I think for 3 hours. I want you an hour with no stream. Good mug.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Alright, just like with any good show, we are now going to leave it here on a cliffhanger. Yay! Damn it, Mooti. Hi, miss. Have I been streaming too long? Covered in burrs. Alrighty. Well, I thank you all for watching, stopping by on a Friday. Certainly a different type of time for me, but hey, maybe we can get 2 streams in a week, huh? That'd be exciting. Alright, don't forget. I'm tired. Don't forget you can join the Discord to chat with me and the others. I have Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, yeah, I got shit. You can follow me. I'm a little bit everywhere. And with that, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.